I wanna touch you underneath the disco lights. I wanna love you. I wanna wrap you in the night, in the night, in the night.
Labatt's Streamliner.
And the Squidgy Girls.
It's the B-Girls. I thought they looked familiar.
They're taking on a second job, it seems.
They must make good money squeegeeing at Church and Wellesley. Having a great time. A gay old time.
Happy Pride, everyone! Hello, my name is Kora.
And I'm Cheetah. We are the B-Girls, and we are QuaranQueened.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to week 15, our Pride X Day edition. Super blowout of QuaranQueened. Happy Pride, one and all. Thank you so much for joining in. We're, of course, streaming on all of those wonderful social networks that we're all trying to get off. Joining me tonight, as ever, is my wonderful cohort, Cheetah. Cheetah, how are you doing?
I'm doing great, Kora. Happy Pride.
Happy Pride. Oh, what a glorious day.
I know, it's a little different than every other Pride.
You think?
Yeah, but still feel the energy. And I know everyone there is just jonesing to have a good Pride time.
I know. Did you do anything to celebrate Pride this week, this year, this day?
Yes. I put on eyebrows. Pride eyebrows.
Pride eyebrows.
Gentlemen.
If you love Conchita's Pride eyebrows, please comment below.
Yes, Dwayne, I did them for you because I know you're concerned I had a very bad illness by losing my eyebrows. So, I've got my wonderful Valentinas, my little Valentina eyebrows on. So I hope you enjoy. Kora, how was your week? Did you celebrate Pride?
I did. I did get out for just a little bit today to Riverdale Park. We had some friends who were doing a socially distanced, bring a blanket, sit around, and let's, meet and talk. And it was so nice to see people again. It really was. And it was a beautiful day. And, the park is just beautiful here in Toronto. It's we're so lucky to have it. And I think I'm going to be spending a lot of times. Well, in my youth, I spent a lot of times in parks. But I think in my older age, I will as well.
But that Riverdale Park has the best view of the downtown core with that little clump of buildings. It's so beautiful.
It is. It's quite beautiful. And you? How was your day? How was your week, Conchita?
It was good. A little busy. We have a special Pride Day celebration, so there's a lot of things the elves were making.
Oh, I know. You had to manage all those elves.
Yes, and I wouldn't have it any other way. I get so much out of this show. I love it, and I mean, it's been fun. I've learned a lot. I made some good friends. I've become closer with Nancy,
Yes.
I made a new friend, that Judith girl. She's interesting. Interesting.
You can never have
Yeah.
enough friends, you know?
No, especially friends that will bail you out of prison.
Yeah.
You know, because they have to have cash in the house. You know.
Yeah.
Right.
And you know, I think I've warmed up to Nancy as well. I know we had our differences in the past, but you know, she has really it's interesting watching her and her career take off like this.
Skyrocket. Yeah,
It's-
I know.
it's
I just keep an open mind. Because she, like a very salty salami, it's best taken in small little slices. Right? If you to bite a whole bit off, it can be a little overwhelming. So I think that's great. So hopefully we'll get to know her more in the coming time, because she's a wonderful sponsor, and she's of course back again. So.
She is, of course, and we have many guests tonight. Everyone out there, we have a really jam-packed show for you tonight. Coming up, we don't have just one, but we have two people joining us on the QuaranQueened stage. That's right. Joining us first with an encore performance is chanteuse, actress, comedian SHIRLEY Happening with a new never-before-seen video. We also have Canada's original viral sensation who's celebrating 20 years of drag excellence. She's sexy, sassy, sensational, legendary SOFONDA Cox. And tonight, I'm going to look back on some never-before-seen outtakes from all of my interviews from chatting with Kora. Woo!
And we'll also be checking in on location with our sponsor, Nancy Peperoncini, live from the Peperoncini Estates, as well as Xazoz, with whom we're celebrating Pride Day and X Day.
That's right.
But remember, we love audience participation, so please type your comments below, and we'll try our best to respond. And we love hearing from you. So let's take a look. Everyone seems to be out today.
Happy Pride, everyone. So many rainbows.
Yes, Jason Sharman and Chris Cecile. Hello, happy Pride. Dwayne, of course, great. Kay Lavery, happy Pride, Kay. Jamie Slater.
Kay, happy Pride.
Happy Pride, Jamie Slater. Oh, Freddie is back. Happy Pride. Still praying Barbie comes back safe and sound. Well, she's in Madagascar now. We know her location. And she's befriended a ring-tailed lemur named Joyce, apparently.
Yes. So who knows when she'll be back, but at least we know she's safe for the moment.
That's true. Derek Burgess is wishing us a happy Pride and X Day. You happy to you?
Oh, happy. Praise Xazoz. Happy X Day.
Yes. Heather is saying happy Pride, girls. Heather Wadden. That's great. Anita is saying happy Pride, girls. You're both looking particularly glam tonight. Well, yes, Kora, you are.
Thank you. I've put Vaseline on the filters.
Excellent. When they say, "Oh, we're going to film this thing in high deficit," no, standard def for me, please.
VHS. VHS.
So Jamie's saying those are some proud-looking brows. So thank you.
Aww. Oh, Merritt also loves our one Periscope viewer. Merritt loves your eyebrows.
Oh, thank you, Merritt. Welcome. Oh, Freddie, Pride brows. Yes, they're Pride brows. I should have maybe made them rainbow colored, but that's
next
jumping
year.
The shark.
Next year. Too late. Jumping the shark.
Kevin Bailey, happy Pride. Yes.
Oh, hello. Kevin Bailey. I'm trying to find him.
Hi, Cleaver from Ohio. Hello. Chris Cecile. Oh, let's go, Shirley. Okay, good. Lee Kress, happy Pride.
Hi, Lee. Happy Pride.
Wendy German, happy Pride, Mama.
Oh.
Josh Carroll Duolo, Shirley. Oh, Shirley Happen. Everyone's here to see Shirley Happen, and that's great.
Oh, that's great.
Never wrong with standard definition. That's right.
That is true.
Exactly right.
Really,
exactly right.
The broadcast. I think the broadcast spec has just gone a little out of control.
Yes, it's too hard to keep up.
First it was 2K, now 4. Now they're talking about 8K TVs.
No. Have you ever seen some of the footage there? You go, oh, geez, those sets look horrible now. Not good.
Oh.
Not good. Oh, Kora, so that was a social media update. And right now, let's go, because we have a lot of segments here. Let's check in with our live eye on location at the Peperoncini Estates with my very good friend, sponsor, Nancy Peperoncini. Hello, Nancy.
I'm coming out. I won the world. Oh, I better not sing. I'm gonna have to charge you a performance fee. I'm Nancy Peperoncini. I'm a recording artist and also the proprietor of Peperoncini Meats. Hello, Cheetah. Hello, Kora. It's wonderful to check in with you here on this wonderful Pride. I wish I could be in the studio with you, but I'm here having a wonderful Pride barbecue with some friends, at the Peperoncini Estates. Oh my God, you hear that truck? I told the Gallardo brothers never to park their car here, never to bring the cars here! Listen to that! Gonna have to break their legs. In entertainment purposes only. But it's wonderful to check in with you here from the very tranquil Peperoncini Estates. And I'm just saying, come down to Peperoncini Meats. We've been a proud sponsor of the B-Girls QuaranQueened show. So come on down, support the store, and we'll give you special Pride discounts. It's a wonderful thing. Just come up and say, Nancy, 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 I'm a Nancy. And then I'll give you a 10% discount. How's that? Or just say, Nancy, give me the discount. I saw this on QuaranQueened. That's better, probably. Because I'll get letters if I say, I'm telling people to say they're Nancy. Anyway, I'm Nancy. You're not Nancy. Anyway, it's been wonderful here. I'll check in again later in the show. Keep up the great work. There's a lot of great stuff. Stick around, audience. And come by the store. I'm Nancy Peperoncini. And I'm wishing you a happy Pride.
Oh, thank you so much, Nancy. Wow, the estates are beautiful. I haven't been there for years, but the trees have really come in there.
They really have. She's umbrellaed them.
Oh,
yeah.
Nice.
That's where you just hollow out the whole inside, and so it's just like a huge umbrella hanging over all the estates. And they're very, very large oaks, large elms, and large maples. And she spent a lot of money. And so we're just so lucky to have the live eye right there with her.
Oh, how that must be so expensive. How does Nancy have a live feed like that?
Well, she just has satellite space. She uses this for all sorts of business activities. So we just tapped into it, and she said, "Yeah, go ahead." She's got her own live eye equipment.
Oh, that's amazing. That's amazing.
Yeah,
I think I really misjudged Nancy right off the top. So, Nancy, I apologize.
Serious. Yeah, she's a very serious hobbyist. There you go. Well, so great. So we'll check in with Nancy as the show goes on. Okay,
that's
next
right.
Kora, we've got.
Yes. All right, now it's time for a mini Toon-Toon.
Welcome to the Pineapple Pride stage, where I'm doling out all the hits. Do you like my rainbow? Do you know why a rainbow is the symbol for pride? It's because it's the first thing you see when the sun comes out. Yeah, this pride, I worked really hard to get in shape. And round is a shape, right? You're welcome. And I'm DJ Ananas.
Thank you, DJ Ananas.
Yeah.
All the way from the Pride stage.
Yes, and the producers told me that is for Jess, who's a big pineapple fan. So there you go, Jess and Grace. Enjoy the Pineapple Fest today. So it's good.
Yeah, Conchita, this is a very special day because we have a very special guest that's going to Skype in today. That's right. It's Xazoz. Xazoz is joining us tonight. Let me see if I can. Shall I try to get him right now?
Okay.
Sorry.
Yes. See if he's on the line.
I think. Xazoz, are you there? Xazoz.
Hello, Kora. Hello, Cheetah.
Hello, welcome.
Xazoz.
It is really lovely of you to invite me to your Pride party. And I'm so happy to have you both celebrate X Day with me. It's my birthday. Xazoz Day. X Day.
Happy birthday, Xazoz.
Happy birthday.
Thank you. Thank you. Oh, I have to go get a pizza from the oven. Let's check in again later.
Sure thing, Zazzy.
Bye-bye.
Bye, Xazoz.
Cool, but you called him Zazie?
Well,
Are you a
know,
little informal, don't you think?
well, we do now have a bit of a history, and he's been so nice. He's been so nice.
Are you following him on Insta? Is he following you? Is that what's happening here? Do we have a bit of a relationship going on?
No. It's nothing. It's nothing. I'm just so glad that he's here to celebrate his birthday and Pride with us.
Your lips are saying Xazoz no, but I think your eyes are saying Xazoz yes.
Wow. We'll
Just
see.
saying.
I don't want to get, it's a new thing.
Okay. Your eyes look great. I love it. I
Thank you.
really do like
Thank you.
the beautiful purple to pink blush. It's
Well,
great.
I was using some clown white today up here, and then I was like, I'll use some clown white here. I need to get like a white makeup thing. Anyway, I'm using literally a Halloween clown white.
That's
oil
fine because
thing.
they just relabel it drag white. And they use it. It's actually clown white. That's the standard Bill Nye clown white.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
Good.
Now, tonight we are thrilled to bring back one of the most talked about performers that we've ever had gracing the stage of QuaranQueened. She's a theatrical dame that's currently working on a new one-woman show, which I'm sure we're all going to run to whenever we can leave the house. Please welcome to the QuaranQueened stage a singer, an actress, a comedian, a seamstress, and someone who is living through a renovation while in quarantine. So, this dame is pretty hardcore. Please welcome SHIRLEY Happening.
At first, I was afraid. I was petrified. This COVID thing is scary real, so I just stayed inside. I binged all my favorite shows. I ate everything God knows. I'm getting fat. The only thing that fits are hats, and now I'm out of milk and bread. How do I manage to go out and not to be infected? Slap on your mask and gloves. Stay 2 meters away. I could get in those stupid lines and practice social distancing. Oh gosh, but no, not out that door. Just turn around now. Your cupboard must have a little more. Just listen to Tam, her words are oh so set in stone. Do I go out? They tell us all to stay at home. Oh no, not I. I will survive. But as long as I just stay inside, I know I'll stay alive. It's a boring life to live, and my sanity could give, but I'll survive. I will survive. Hey, yeah. The news at night I watch. The world is falling apart. Keep trying hard to make some sense of it. It just breaks my heart. And I spent oh so many nights in this isolation hell. I used to cry, but now I hold my head up high, and you'll see me, somebody new. I will not wallow in self-pity. I have to mutter through, 'cause now the summer she is here. Sun, it helps me feel so free. I'll find some things to do outside. I'll cut the lawn, I'll climb a tree. Go on now, go, walk out that door. The sun is shining now. You're not locked up anymore. Just keep in mind, all the safety rules still stand. Keep your distance. Whatever you do, just wash your hands. Aha! Wash them good, my darlings. will survive. For as long as I just stay inside, I know I'll stay alive. It's a boring life to live, and my sanity would give, but I'll survive. I will survive. I will survive.
Oh, wonderful, wonderful. Brava, brava.
Surely happening, everyone.
Oh, I love that scene at the end where all the friends are socially isolated but still celebrating Pride.
Wonderful.
And I can't even think of a more apt song this year. That is the
That is
best
actually, yeah.
Pride song ever. Yeah, it's like, so, yeah, it's like beautiful.
Yeah, good choice. Good choice, Shirley.
Good choice, Shirley.
Good choice.
Beautiful video. Loved it. Loved your Pride. Oh, my God. Love it, love it, love it.
All right.
You know what? We got to keep going. We have so many check-ins today. It's time to check in with our good friend Judith with the Pride.
She's got her act together and she's doing it right. She's Judith.
Happy Pride, everyone. I love Pride. Pride celebrations are great because it is a symbol of the hard fight of the LGBTQ plus community over decades. We've come a long way, but there's still a lot more to go. That's why I feel Pride is a very serious celebration, and I love watching people celebrate their pride. I also love seeing shirtless hot guys kiss.
She's got her act together and she's doing it right. She's Judith.
Oh, Judith. You know, she's got it all together, doesn't she? She's got a take on the world.
She does have a point, though. You know, I think the thing missing this year from Pride is being able to gawk at all the men shirtless.
Yeah, actually, yeah. Hey, is there anyone down on Church Street today? I wonder. I didn't go down.
They've opened up the patios, so, I mean, there must be somebody there. I wouldn't go just yet, but that's me.
Yeah, you know, part of me says, you know, someone mentioned Doug Ford shut down in March, just before St. Patrick's Day, just to keep all the St. Patrick's Day revelers safe.
Yeah.
Likewise, he probably opened up just before Pride, so we all die.
Oh my God, I never thought of that.
So I'm not.
But I believe
into
it.
That trap. So, yeah, I'm trying to see the bright side, you know, or else it's very dire out there. But I hope it's not the case. So I'm not going to fall into that trap, even if it's a trap. So I'm going to stay safe. And you too, Kora, because we're here.
We're here. We're queer, and we're drinking. So cheers.
Here.
Well, you know, it is Pride Day, and nothing says Pride Day like a Pride Day march. But since none of us got out there to march, we were lucky enough to have our very good friend Sous Sous come to the rescue.
Hello, everybody. My name is Sous Sous. I'm 10 years old. Today, I'm going to be doing a very special Pride Parade with my very, very good friend, Elvis. Yes! It's going to be so much fun. Let's get to it.
It's okay to ask for help. Don't need to fix it all by yourself. It's okay.
Happy Pride!
To find a friend to lean on and talk it out. Talk it out. It's okay to ask for help.
fear. Oh, I know you'll find someone who hears you. Oh, I know you'll find someone who helps you through the day. It'll soon be clear when you find someone who hears you. Find someone who loves the things you say. Oh, it's okay to ask for help. Don't need to fix it all by yourself. It's okay to
Happy Pride!
It's okay to ask for help instead of holding on to how you feel. So don't be afraid to go on and reach out.
Bye, Beakers. Thank you so much for having me on your beautiful show, QuaranQueened. Happy Pride and have a very, very happy summer. Bye-bye.
And I'm going to
Thank
cry.
you. Oh, yes. Thank you, Sous Sous. That was beautiful. The most amazing Pride March I've ever seen. That was worth everything. And thank you to the very supportive Elvis. So wonderful to see Elvis supporting Sous Sous like that.
Yes. Thank you, Elvis, and thank you, Sous Sous. You are what Pride is all about. I'm so emotional all of a sudden. Oh, my God.
Well, Kora, you should use that emotion to good purpose and donate.
Yes, we need you all to donate to Sous Sous. We have surpassed the $2,000 goal.
It's now 3,000.
It's now 3,000. So everybody chip in. And thank you, Sous Sous. And thanks to Sous Sou's management.
Yes. And it's the donation to Sous Sous goes to in help of supporting our youth. It's the youth program for LGBTQ plus youth. And that can't be a bad thing because that would be support, especially in these times. Let's just go over to social media, Kora, and just say, what's going on. We got a lot of things going on.
God.
People giving shout outs to Shirley happening. They're thinking that's wonderful, wonderful.
Okay, let me get there.
Okay, so Joshua Darrell Duolo says, Shirley. Jason Sharman says, you can't go wrong with standard def. Lynn Daglish says, Pride darlings, hello. Dwayne Menard is responding to Nancy Peperoncino saying, Nancy, I'm a Nancy. I love it. Okay, great. And of course, Freddie always comes up with the best lines, which I think Nancy will steal. Peperoncini meats can't be beat. I tried sausages from that German deli down the street, and they were the worst.
Oh, my God.
Yeah.
We need to hire Freddie as a writer. It's clear.
That's promo gold. Gold. So, Jason, when I comment that maybe you're dating Xazoz, he says Kora and Xazoz. And Jason says, what would their couple name be? Zora or Xazoz?
We'll just have to see.
Matt Fons is saying, Shirley. Jamie Slater is going, Judith. Yes.
Jamie.
Because it's like screaming uncle.
Yeah.
Michael C. will say, I will survive with a mask. Hashtag mask.
Mask for mask.
Mask for mask. Yes, and then, Jamie saying, Sous Sous is just adorable. Jason saying, this is my favorite video from Sous Sous. Warms my heart. Happy Pride. So more fans for Sous Sous. Oh, and Magalissima, loving it. The Beagles are true Pride heroes. Well, no, I mean, Sous Sous. And you guys are for tuning in. And Jamie stated that was so sweet. Yes. Oh, and Anita says, Sous Sous is a cutie. Yeah. Freddie, we love Sous Sous. Oh, Janet Gitsy. Happy Pride.
Hi, Janet.
Oh, and Bob Green all the way from Vancouver's. Hi, girls. Hi, guys. We're fine with that.
It's Pride. We're fine with that.
Hi, Bob. How are you? And, and now we got to keep moving. We've got another live check-in. Well,
we got a live check-in.
Okay. Barbecue right now.
Going live.
Hi again, ladies. Checking in. It's a little late in the night, and I've been having a little vino. You know what that means. I start craving some sausages. You don't know. You don't know. And it's Pride. And we got a lot of sausages on the barbecue. I'm wishing everyone a wonderful sausage fest. That's what we call our Pride. It's the Peperoncini Meat Sausage Fest. So come on down. Come down to the store. Say hi. Say hi, Nancy. I saw you on QuaranQueened. I love hanging out with you. We can hang out anytime. Come by the store, we can get an espresso, we can get some wine. Sometimes I bring wine out in the store. Don't tell the cops. You can tell the cops, I pay them anyway. So it's been great here, ladies and gentlemen. Nice checking in, Cheetah and Kora. The show is going great. I'm watching. My friends are laughing. They're loving everything you're serving. Happy Pride, everyone.
Oh, yes, great.
Thank you. I love
that
she
she's
loves
on
what we're
board.
serving.
Yes. I don't know if that's in an Italian serving platter manner or in a Todrick Hall serving.
Serving, yeah. Or head on a platter
knows?
serving.
That's right. Good.
A more John
And
the Baptist.
Let's keep it moving.
Okay.
That's right. John the Baptist, a head on a platter. And now it's time we have another Pride check-in with the team at Mini Toon-Toons.
Happy Pride! Welcome to the Pineapple Pride stage, where I'm doling out all the hits. What do you call a group waiting to view the Pride Parade? An LGBTQ. I mean, Pride Month is great and all, but I was expecting more lions. I'm DJ Ananas.
Oh, well, DJ Ananas just keeps going. He's keeping the Pride stage hopping. So,
I know.
Him right there.
We need those DJs to just keep us dancing.
Ooh, dancing. Yes.
Oh, wait, Conchita, I'm getting another transmission. I'm going to just go right now, okay?
Okay, good.
Yeah.
Hello, ladies.
Hey, Zazzy.
Hi. What are you doing
I'm listening
now?
to one of my favorite artists, Jableen. Do you want to hear some?
Sure.
I miss chocolate cake. I miss chocolate cake the most. 4. When I was a child, my mother used to feed us mooncakes. And 8. They were so chocolatey.
Aren't they great? I'm enjoying the show. Pride sounds like so much fun. I must celebrate it every year. So thank you, ladies, and let's check in again a little later.
Okay.
Okay, Xazoz. Yes.
Bye,
Bye-bye.
Xazoz. Thank you.
Wow, that
was
a
such
little crazy, eh?
That was an interesting choice for a favorite band.
It's like music from the future. Do you think that's what rap sounds like in the future?
Huh? We'll have to ask Nancy. I'm sure she has her pulse on
the music industry.
The music
we'll
industry.
Have to go get her take on it. I'll ask her after the show. You know,
Okay.
we always do a little call in. Yeah.
Yes.
Good. Yeah,
All
and
right.
good. And now the B-Girls go way back in the archive. Year 2001, Apple introduced the iPod to the world. Enron filed for Chapter 11. And Justin Timberlake and Britney Spears were the it couple.
That's right. It was also the year the B-Girls appeared on Roger's 10% QTV. Remember that?
Girls, you've got to be.
Ladies and gentlemen, the B-Girls.
What girl?
They're here.
We're here.
You're here. Welcome to our show.
Thank you very much.
It's so great to have you.
It's great to be here, Chris.
You guys have been really, really busy lately. What you been up to?
Well, what have we been up to, girls? We're doing right now. We're going through a stage where we're doing a lot of writing. We've been crazy busy at a lot of the bars here in town. We're doing a lot of the work here down at Woody's. Where else? Alt.Comedy Lounge, the whole comedy scene, Pirate Video Cabaret at Clinton's. And we just got back from an amazing trip to New York. Yes. Where we did a couple sold-out shows, and we managed to perform for Molly, Superstar, Shannon, and Will, her co-star, Pharaoh.
That was at Lucky Chains.
Lucky Chains in New York City.
They all sat there and ate, chow mein and watched us.
It was great. It was great. A great experience. New York was so much fun to finally go to New York. And what else? A lot of television. This last year has been a year of television, let me tell you. It started out with, we were doing the showcase promos for Queer as Folk. I don't know if anybody saw those. Yes. Yeah, those were fun. Those were actually really, really great. So much because so many people did see them. Then we rolled over. We did a movie of the week for Showcase, with Al Waxman. Yes.
Wow. God rest his soul.
Yes. Unfortunately, they had to cut out a nude scene that we did. Yes. A nipple showed. A nipple showed. Yeah. One of his. Yes. And what else? Oh, episode of Queer as Folk. Yes. Yes. Both girls were in Queer as Folk, the actual North American version. Yeah. So we've been really kind of busy. Yes, very busy. Oh, Bravo, we've got something upcoming. Oh, yes. A half-hour special happening on Bravo. Keep an eye out for it. That's April 28th. 28th. Saturday, April 28th. It's called Mass Appeal. Yes.
At 7 p.m.
7 p.m.
What is it exactly?
It's a half-hour performance show. It's sort of a bit of a documentary/mockumentary of the B-Girls. We had a lot of fun with it. You'll go see the backstage behind the B-Girls, where we do all our very special preparations. Girls? A, B, C, D, E, F, G. It'll all come clear in the show. You'll understand. But yeah, so... cool. Bravo, that's coming up. And we've been in development for 2 other television projects, which we're not going to go into. So yeah.
So you girls are getting pretty famous now, aren't you? I'm impressed.
I always say, we walk down the street and we hear people honking their horns constantly because people recognize us, or maybe we just look fabulous. Yeah. But I always say, you're not famous until the homeless know you. And so one day when a homeless, oh, you're Conchita, then I will know I am really famous. Yes.
So how did you get started?
Well, that was 3 years ago, and that's when Barbecue and I met first, and then we brought Kora into the team, and we started, I think one of the first things that happened to it was so amazing. We auditioned for something for the CBC, and right away we were cast. The pilot did not take off, but anyway, But it was the start of the B-Girls. It was the start of the B-Girls, and from there we just kept writing and producing all these mini musicals for the Buddies in Bad Times Theater, and the people at the Buddies in Bad Times Theater, David Oye, and all the other past creative directors artistic directors have been so amazing. So supportive. So supportive any of our work. For our musical episodic adventures, And the community has been amazing in general. Coming out and supporting us like they do. No, because we just started putting on these shows and thinking, well, whoever comes to this will come. And people actually came, and they still come. And they come to our website, bgirls.com. Yeah. B-girls with a Z.com. And yes, you can, of course, get all the latest club and concert information of the B-Girls there. Behind the scenes, biographies, special little news, extra snippets, so you can just go check it out. From the streaming video. B-Girls webcam, you can see us in the Beehive. In the Beehive. Yes.
Well, you guys are really going there, definitely. You're getting known, that's for sure.
Well, thank you. Thank you very much. And thanks to you. You've been a great supporter of us from the very beginning. Yes.
10% QTV loves the B-Girls.
Yes. Thank you.
Wow.
I was laughing through that. I don't know about you, Kora.
I love the website. It's like our streaming. Oh God, we were so ahead of our time. My God.
Yeah. Oh wait, early.
Yeah.
Early
adopters.
But I hear people on the news say early adapters. I don't know. I think they're getting it wrong. But I hear that was a blast from the past. That was a busy year for us, apparently.
I know.
If you believe the hype.
We had
George Costanza says, if you condense everything I've done in the last 20 years into 6 months, yeah, it looks pretty substantial.
I know. Oh, we wrote a great press release. Oh,
Yeah,
this is
that was good. So good. And this is another wonderful year for us, and I'm so happy to be doing with you and of course
I know,
barbecue.
but I have to say too, what's so funny is the other day, there was some sort of flashback photo that was like posted on Facebook of us on the official B Girls Facebook page, and then somebody posted it to like one of those like vintage Toronto thing, and so it came up, and then it was like the comments were like, "Whatever happened to these girls? Are they still?" But it's like, dude, look up. Oh, B Girls, the pose. Anyway.
yeah. And then they can see the live shows here. Oh, I love it. It's just so wonderful. What a blast from the past.
All right. It really was.
It's been a great 40 years, Kora and barbecue.
I know. It's been great. Our sesquicentennial.
40 years, I'm saying.
All right. I think it's now time for another mini Toon-Toon.
Happy Pride. Happy Pride. Welcome to the Pineapple Pride stage where I'm doling out all the hits. So 5 guys are standing around talking. One guy is on his phone and reading an article. He says, 1 out of 5 guys are gay. Then someone says, I hope it's Jim. He's really cute. What? I'm DJ Ananas.
Thank you, DJ Ananas, for keeping the Pride stage hot and jumping.
That's right, and thank you for those outsourced animators for continuing to make these Toon-Toons for us.
When you go to India, they do it for rupees per frame. It's it can be very cost effective on the Canadian dollar. Just saying.
Yes. All right. Now tonight, I'm celebrating everyone that I've had the good fortune to interview over the past 15 weeks. It has been so great to get to know all of these amazing individuals a little better, and I've loved sharing them all with you. Hello, everyone, and welcome to Chatting with Kora, the Pride Edition. I'm your host, Kora. Tonight, we are going to go back and look at some footage that hasn't been seen. Stuff that was amazing, but due to time constrictions, we just couldn't fit it into the show. So get ready for Chatting with Kora, Other Bits.
How is this lighting for you?
Good. If it would stop moving, it would be great if it was, locked off.
I'm holding the camera myself, bitch. Don't be like that.
What are you doing to keep busy, or what do you plan on doing?
Well, there's a lot of Pornhub. Oh, fuck it. I think from now I'm going to turn into a bear. I think now that's my new calling, Daddy Bear.
Well, you wear it well. You'd wear it well, Dwayne. Oh, nice to see you.
I know. Look at you in drag.
It's Thursday night. For those of you who don't know, in Provincetown, we used to have to bark in a show. So we're handing out postcards. We're singing songs on the show. It was horrible. It was truly...
We should clarify what barking means, because people are going to think that that's pup play. Like you're going to have to wear a dog mask.
No, it's basically screaming at tourists to please, begging them, please see the goddamn show.
Well, I just didn't think at the end of the world that I would be on Skype with my clothes on.
Darling, this is only the first week.
I obviously couldn't compete in the green, pink,
and yellow is a very difficult color to look good in. But I think you are doing quite well.
That seemed very passive-aggressive. I don't think I believe you on that one. Yes, my handsome husband Joe, who's photographed beautifully, repeatedly on many, many, many occasions, But now I have to I have to bribe him now. So I mean, that's another story. That's an entirely different interview.
And he does have a really great Grindr photo profile. So
that was mine. I did that. This is a CD for anyone 30 years and younger. This is called a compact disc. Woo!
Okay. Uh-oh, I've had a scotch. It might not be too fast.
Have another.
So I was listening to this audiobook the other day as I was painting, and there were some passages that were so colorful. I actually stopped what I was doing and recorded them. They're like 2 seconds long.
Somebody around here was as crazy as a whore in the Vatican. I'll take our little bomb upstairs and drop it on their fucking faces.
Yeah. Delicate prose, wouldn't you say? So this is the final one, my favorite.
Die then, you dumbass bitch.
They're great to listen to just before bed. So there was like a private sex party where everyone was like in towels and doing God knows what. And here's Tracy and I with acoustic guitar in hand performing Alanis Morissette. I mean, it was so crazy. And I mean, we could hear people getting whipped in the background as we were playing. I mean, yeah, that was fun. That was fun.
One of the things that suddenly came to my attention was a trans woman, a Republican trans woman in California, had used images of Faye from about 4 years ago from a video that Today's Parent had made when Caleb and I first started doing Faye and Fluffy story time. But she had one of those like little screens that you could click on, was my face. And above it, it said, I'm a predator, but don't mind me. I'm also a drag performer. And basically it was about her talking about this one drag performer who had done drag queen story time, I believe in Texas, who was on a sex offenders list. But she used all this footage of me. And I had to directly contact her and say, get my fucking face off of that. And like the lawyers from Rogers Communications who own the rights to that video went through YouTube to try and have it pulled. It's never been pulled.
And so I used to go to tracks and let me tell you, many of times stumbled out the back door at tracks at 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah. I remember when we started doing drag and we'd go to tracks. Like that was one of our places because they had a stage and they had microphones and they had monitors. Like there's nothing like that now.
I know, they had a great showroom.
Yeah.
Great, with the open closing curtains and the dressing room upstairs.
Yeah,
and
and that dressing room, I just remember going and there'd be these drag queens and it was completely old school. It was like, I remember seeing them with their cigarette cases, doing their blush,
Terry Stephen, that was Terry Stephen.
Yeah, like it was nuts. I have such fond memories of that place. It's so sad that, like everything else in the city, it's just...
I know, right? It's weird. It's when you had those clubs years ago, and then you look back, and you want the younger drag queens to remember those times because they were so much fun. Going upstairs, you could smoke at the club back then, so you're sitting up in the dressing room smoking, coming down the staircases, going right on stage at tracks and stuff like that.
Yeah, no, it was a great time that doesn't exist anymore.
And the really interesting thing that happened in there was I got a show called Canada Sings that I did on Global.
Yeah.
And they literally said to me, they said, Sharon, you can be a vocal coach, right? And I remember going, because I auditioned to be the host.
Okay.
I did like 12 auditions for it. I kept going. Every time I went, I'm never getting this. And so I'm just going to have a good time. And then like the last 2 calls, I was like, I called my agent. I said, might I get this? She said, well, yeah, that's the whole point. I was like, I said, I just kept thinking they're like, she's interesting. And so they were like, we're going to make you the vocal coach. And I said, well, they said, and you can do arrangements, right? And I said, well, I do arrangements for me. And they were like, great. And so I remember we were in this, I remember I got it. And I was like, I remember I got it and I was like, I'm in trouble.
The people I went with, I think they were being kind of, excuse me, that shot is deciding whether or not it's going to stay. You know what they say, you only keep what you need and throw up what you don't. So the high school I went to was a Roman Catholic school run by the Jesuit priests.
Were they mean?
Brutal. Brutal. They would make you kneel on your hands. They would put your head under the board of the ledge, the blackboard, and they'd have a ledge, and they'd put your head under there and then hit you in the ass with something so that your head would come up and hit the... I know,
God.
right? But nowadays, that would be a fetish. Somebody dressed up like a priest beating you would be a fetish.
I am so sorry.
No, that's all right. I had to go and put back on the pink sweatshirt.
I totally got out of I was in the middle of Patricia's interview, and I'm like, oh, I got to do the 11 questions for Patricia. And I'm like, wait a minute. I don't think I did them with Alfonso. And then that's all I could think about for the rest of the interview.
I remember watching the AP wire when Richard Pryor caught on fire. I was watching that come across the AP wire.
Richard Pryor. I'm thinking Richard Simmons. Oh, I was like... Richard Simmons has always been on fire.
Yeah.
Please welcome Anne McDonald. Anne, is it Anne or Karen? Fine.
Karen.
Because I think you are best known for your work on the CBC hit show. What's the name of the show?
Street Cops.
Street Cops. Okay. What's your favorite website / podcast?
Zombocom. You
I've
can
never
do
heard
anything with Zombocom. You gotta check it out.
Okay. Is it real?
Yes. Zombo.com. So check it out.
Okay.
This is my shake and go quarantine wig, which just kind of...
And the sideburns too.
Right? Yeah, I'm really trying to I feel like quarantine is like a chance to reinvent yourself. So I think I'm going to be like a sideburn guy now.
Well, what do you think is going to happen now in November? Do you think Trump is going to be like put back in office? Can we get rid of him? And why hasn't he been assassinated yet?
Oh God. Now you're gonna flag all of our accounts. I when I notice a Beyonce single, there's a good chance it's already been playing for like 3 or 4 years, or any single. Like when I was go-go dancing in clubs, they were like, "Chris, this has been out for 5 years."
You got to work with an idol of mine, Charles Busch.
So I remember after the podcast, I rode the subway with Charles Busch, and he just talked to me about playwriting and, shared these funny stories about like producing these shows and having like makeup stolen, except for his makeup, because it was like, Dwayne Reed, trashy dime store stuff. And he was just so charming and kind and sincere. So that, I felt very lucky to meet Charles too.
As artists, we tend to live in an enlightened, woke bubble. And we're surprised when other people aren't, or we think that everybody is. And then we end up getting bashed because we walk down the wrong street at the wrong time, which shouldn't be the wrong street and should never be the wrong time. But it's an awareness we need to have that there's a lot more. And I think that's what's happening with I don't want to speak for Black people, but for the Black Lives Matters right now, is that we have to have the conversation. We can't just say, push it aside one more time. But I think there are a lot of conversations we have to have.
Are you thinking about doing an album? I know you have 3 albums under your belt already.
2.
I know you have 2 albums under your belt already.
Only 2. Available on Apple Music and Spotify.
Apple Music, Spotify.
Hello, Kora. This is Xazoz. My camera. Can you see me now, Kora?
Yes, Xazoz, I can see you.
Excellent. I can see you too, Kora. Yes, may I say you're a very sexy mammal.
Oh, well, thank you, Xazoz. You say that to all the mammals. I'd like to thank everyone who's appeared on Chatting with Kora over the past 15 weeks. I couldn't have done it without you. So to one and all, a happy Pride.
Oh, Kora, what wonderful interviews for the entire season of QuaranQueened.
I know. Well, they were so wonderful.
I've had so many friends comment, what a great interviewer you are, because about, it's like what they used to say about Brian Linehan. You know about your guests.
I'm like a young, old Brian Linehan.
You're probably older than him, really.
I am,
you
yeah.
know.
Yeah.
But with the makeup, you're a young Brian Linehan.
I know. Can we talk about the makeup from day 1 to the week 15? Wow.
You know, I love your makeup.
My
favorite look was the dewy glow blue eyes. I mean, that you used to intro the video. That was wonderful.
But let that be a lesson for us all.
Today, that's also beautiful blending from clown white to purple.
Clown white to Conklin purple.
Conklin! Oh my God! You know Canada's Conklin shows?
I would always go to the Midway. I was from Sudbury. Hello. This is
I'm a
pre-Wonderland.
Beach girl, so I know about Canada's Conklin show.
I'm sure you've slept with one of them too.
Rain and Anita are going to start commenting on Conklin now. That's crazy.
Rearrange the pride flag.
But,
do you think this is like a bad thing to do? Like, will someone... you're just desecrating the flag.
Put in prison for a year if it was the American flag. But Kora, what wonderful clips! And I have such respect for everyone that you interviewed. They're all so interesting and unique and beautiful people and smart.
Yeah. Thank you, and thank you everyone who I bothered to chat with. Thank you.
Thank you. Beautiful. Okay, we keep this moving. Oh, it's time to check in with a little Pride segment from Judith.
Is this the second or third one now?
This is number 2.
Second.
She's got her act together and she's doing it right. She's Judith.
Happy Pride. I love going to Pride with my boyfriend. He's so secure in his heterosexuality that he'll even agree to go to Pride celebrations with me. I think that's great. It makes him even more adorable in my eyes. I even like it when gay guys come up and tell him he's cute. I feel proud to be dating a really hot straight guy that gay guys like. He even thinks it's cute. He'll even laugh about it. Sometimes giggle about it. Sometimes just think about it. I think my boyfriend's gay.
She's got her act together and she's doing it right. She's Judith.
You know, I
well,
think
Kora, clearly we've met Judith before at many shows in straight venues.
Yes.
We've had many a straight woman come up to us and start talking, and they're all, oh yeah, blah blah blah, and then kind of get all quiet and teary and said, my boyfriend wants me to put a finger in their bum. I think he's gay. and we have to talk them off a ledge.
Here, honey, have a drink
I
ticket.
Judith... Yes. I mean, this is like down at, like, I think the docks. Did we do some sort of...
We've done so many weird...
This thing down at the dock. Weird things, yeah. I mean, or the whack and rock. The whack and
whack and
rock. And whack.
Whack and whack.
Oh, we love doing shows at the whack and rock. Barbie will remember. Baba Voom.
Baba Voom. Oh, those were the days.
Yes. Okay, good.
Okay. Now, tonight we are so happy to present the latest track from a Toronto institution. This music video, that's right everyone, a music video, features a quarantine dance challenge that everyone must try at home. Kiss My Aw, I hope I'm saying that right, was produced by James Forster in association with DJ Nucci Romero. So now get ready to be served. There's that word again, Conchita. Served. Because this is the legendary SOFONDA Cox.
Check over the stratosphere. Jet set, all set, ready to be the queen you've always wanted to be. Oh no, girl, the sky's not the limit. The universe, so go and get it. Lifestyles of the rich and famous. Jupiter, Saturn, and Uranus. First class, serving up all that sass. All you haters can kiss my Yes, mama. Henny. Kitty cat, top pound. Get it, girl, get it, girl. Work, twirl, dip it round. Kiss, kiss my kitty cat, top pound. Get it, girl, get it, girl. Work, twirl, dip it round. Kiss my Lift off, blast off, ready for takeoff. Buckle up, it's what dreams are made of. Set your sights to your destination. Time for world domination. 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 Sir, 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 sir. Serve it, 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 serve it. Yes, mama. Henny. Kitty cat, top pound. Get it, girl, get it, girl. Work, twirl, dip it round. Kiss my kitty cat, top pound. Get it, girl, get it, girl. Work, twirl, dip it round. Kiss my
Work it, serve it, work it. Wow.
Oh, beautiful. Love that Sofanda.
She
I love
is.
Sofanda.
I love her. We've known her for weeks.
A billion years.
No, for a very long time.
Billions and billions of years.
Of years,
She,
yes.
a millennium ago, we used to, do shows together at Woody's, and always just wonderful, wonderful. Just a superhuman being. I mean,
super sweet, and what a fun video.
Yes, love it. Jonathan.
I can't do any of the moves, but I love watching the men do it. Shirtless men and
one.
I know which one. No.
Yes,
let's rewind that clip. Let's just loop that section.
You always hear me purring every time he comes on. It's craziness.
Oh, purring. Is that what you're calling it?
Social media update. We're going back in time, ladies and gentlemen. Optimistic Brain says it's not Pride without you girls. And Optimistic Brain would come to every show that I said, please come to the show. So he'd always be there. Yes, Chris Cecile says, I love DJ Ananas. And then Janet
Look out, Chris.
Referring to DJ Ananas. She says, those are some Rod Maxwell jokes.
They are.
and
yes, Janet.
And then
they
Janet
are.
gets to reply to Janet Goodsey from DJ Ananas, that is. Yes, so it's
Yes.
yes. So we got that. Yes, those are
Yes.
dad jokes. DJ Ananas is a real dad.
Dad.
And then Rodrigo Luciano Andrade says Happy Pride. Hello.
Happy Pride, Rod.
There we go. I'm doing that. Jimmy Slater, great flashback. That was a wonderful flashback. Great choice. Magali Simard says the homeless mention you all the time. Yes, we
really have made it.
Yes, usually it's amongst a lot of cursing and death threats. So, it's a schizophrenic homeless now who know us. So Jen Knox says, listening to Kora giggle all night is my favorite way to spend a Sunday evening. Happy Pride, everyone.
Pride,
Jen is so
Jenny.
sweet.
Oh, she's
the
so
sweetest.
lovely.
And I agree. And then Suzanne D'Oliveira says, Happy Pride. Hello, Susan. Jamie Slater. Oh, Patricia. Yes. Yeah, beautiful.
Oh, Vince
beautiful.
Del Toro. Happy Pride, Vinny.
Yes, happy Pride. Jamie Slater, you give good interview, Kora. She does. She should be in Interview Magazine.
You should see me do it without my hands.
Optimistic Brain is reminding me of a real tragedy of the wild mouse over at Wasaga Beach. And yes, of course, I remember that when.
Did somebody
Carney,
go flying off the thing?
A guy that we knew named Wildcat. He was one of the Carney folk there, and he was repairing the wild mouse.
Okay.
It's like a roller coaster. It's kind of rather small roller coaster. And he was testing it out after repairing it, and it got caught on a downward slope and just stuck. And that's a rapid deceleration. And he snapped his neck, and he died on the wild mouse. The Conklin folks were nice enough never to bring that ride back to Wasaga Beach, but every time I went to the X, they had the wild mouse there, and I went, pass, thank you very much.
Wow.
And this was back in the early 70s, and Wildcat, he was beard. He looked like kind of Wolfman Jack,
Okay.
you know, and he had like a little ring that had a happy face, because a happy face, it was everywhere back then. Yeah.
Good
Okay.
times.
Yes, Optimistic Brain. Thank you for good times.
Thank you for those
Not-
good memories.
Not for Wildcat. Okay, good. So Sunshine. Okay, says that was wonderful. Chatting with Kora segment. Great. You are an amazing interview, Kora. Also, loved your changing looks throughout the quarantine. Yeah, it was really interesting to see.
Yes,
Derek
lesson learned.
Burgess,
Do
I
not
love-
do not use stage makeup when doing a podcast. That is something that I learned. Though I still use the clown white. The glitter, the this.
Well, you
like,
can still use that. Well, you mean you were? You were doing your.
I was
stage work
like,
for
I was
TV,
doing
yeah.
it for Carnegie Hall. Is what my makeup.
It's called
is for.
makeup for the back row, but we everyone's in the front row here.
Yes.
You know, so Derek Burgess says, I loved riding the Music Express at Conklin Fairs. I'm assuming he means the flying bomb.
No, that was horrible. I remember being on that ride as a child, and
yes,
I was with my aunt, and
yes,
you would be on this side, and it was tilted down, and then you would slide. And I remember holding on, and I was screaming. I was like, "Take this!" Like I thought I was gonna. There weren't seat belts. I was just like this pole. Yeah. It was so dangerous. I had the worst experience. I will never go on that again. And it goes up. Yeah, you're holding, and then it's like, boom, boom. And then you go, boom, boom.
If this is the one you're talking about, I remember my brother said, let's go on the flying bombs. And they had just put it up. And so I had not seen it in operation. I'd seen it, just sitting there waiting for customers. So I didn't really know what it did. But it just looked like a whole bunch of gondolas hanging down, and they just would go around in a circle.
Oh.
And he convinced me to do the 2 tokens or whatever it was, 2 tickets, and we went on. I had no fucking idea what this thing was doing. And every time it would go faster, it was like the centripetal force, the fleeing the center would bring the radius arms out wider and wider until you're circulating all around, completely horizontal. No word of a lie. I was saying Hail Marys. I had no idea that this was normal for this ride. And they go, do you want to go faster? And I don't know, were people screaming? I was going, please no. And eventually it went more and more. I went, stop this ride. I had no idea. I was like, save me, Jesus. I can't take this. It was brutal. You're muted. Can you hear me?
Can you hear me now? Yes. Okay. Okay. I have to ask you quickly, Conchita, and people at home, if you have been on this one, the salt and pepper shaker. I've never been on it. Terrified.
Yes, that's crazy. That's crazy. Where they go, it's just like two
And you're like,
legs, and they're
yeah.
like, choo,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
they keep. Choo. Oh yeah, and it goes up and it pauses. Okay, it goes like this. Pauses. And then,
Horrible. And I think it goes back. Yeah, no. If you've been on it, please let us know in the comments. And I don't know why.
oh yeah, yeah.
anybody
It'll
would
kind
wanna
of
be on
go, it'll kind of slowly work its way up.
Yeah,
until
it was
finally
like this
gets
sort
all
of
the way
like,
over.
yeah. Ugh.
That's bananas. That's the vomit comment. Okay.
It might have
So
been also
Derek-
known as the zipper. The zipper.
Oh, the zipper. I know the zipper. What's the zipper?
I think that's the one that I'm
zipper is-
thinking of. The salt and pepper shaker.
Oh, the zipper is the one that kind of goes like this. It was zzz, and the flying bobs is different. So the zipper is like sometimes like a spider, like an octopus, where it has different pods, and they would
That was
kind of
the
go like
octopus.
this.
That was the octopus. That was a black
But the
thing with
zipper
the
is
cars.
the same, but the zipper was just branded differently. It's the same ride.
Okay.
But it was just sort of.
It was
and
just
it would
less
do
safe.
this.
Ugh.
Yes, I mean, and you have to be careful that you don't go with. Oh, I had a bony ass growing up, and someone said, "Oh my God, you have such a bony ass," and I was pressing against them because they were on the inside, being boned by my hips or something.
And now it's just the opposite.
He loved riding the Music Express at Conklin Fairs. Which one is the music? I'm sure they played all.
No,
the
that's
hits
the
and this is,
back
"You Wanna
one.
Go
That's the one where you go backwards and it's like, that one. That's Music Express. I'm sure of it.
We have
And they
to do
played
a whole
blaring
show.
rock music.
Yeah. That's
Where was Dwayman?
Arshad, love you. Vince, happy Pride, ladies. Scott Dwayne's hair down on his shoulders now. What does that mean?
Where are you? Sorry, I'm just looking through the comments here.
I went further
Dwayne's
down
hair. Here it
past
is now.
So
His
Dwayne's
shoulders
hair
now.
is down to his shoulders now.
Oh, he's getting to be quite hippie-esque.
Oh, I mean, for the quarantine. Well,
Yes.
you know, you have a lot of options for how to cut that. So
That's just
or
his back
maybe
hair.
Just that's what I thought he meant for a minute. Well, you could do a little ponytail. That would be cute.
Mm-hmm.
You know, Dwayne would be cute anyway. You know, with as a bear daddy or as a cute muscle boy.
Dwayne. Yes.
So, Derek Burgess.
Derek Burgess loved the
and
zipper.
I love the zipper. Okay.
Dwayne, the salt
says
and pepper
yes, the salt-
shaker.
It was nuts. That was nuts. That should not exist. Do they exist? I don't know.
I don't know.
I mean, no way. Would never do the salt and pepper shaker ride. No, she never would. Okay. George. Hello, George.
Hi, George.
Yes. Zipper has separate cages. Oh. Okay.
He is
Yeah,
from
I think-
Australia, so I mean, it could be. They are upside down.
Yeah, different. But yeah.
They needed those cages.
Yeah, but maybe it was like the spider, but like with partitions separately. Okay. Jason Sherman, yes, I remember the zipper. So people remember the zipper. Yeah, the zipper was there. That went everywhere. It was
Yeah.
sort of just it was unpainted aluminum or stainless steel, right?
Yeah. I guess like
Jamie-
a zipper. A zipper.
What? Oh.
Okay.
And Jamie says, I love the salt and pepper shaker and zipper. Still my favorite would be the teacups. Oh my God.
Oh.
How old are you? 6? That's for children. Get out of that ride. That is, you cannot be over this tall to ride that ride, Jamie. That's not right. You have to have more danger in your rides. Oh, Scott Turner, yes. Okay, Anita, the zipper. Oh, we have a picture of the zippers, Kora.
Oh, and a Wikipedia page. We need to hire Anita as our research.
I know, just like on Joe Rogan, they have what's his
Oh, do
name,
they?
JP or whatever. Yeah, they got some guy who keeps putting stuff up. Anita would be right there. 70s original zipper. No, I don't remember that zipper. Okay, one second, move this. Oh no, I don't remember the zipper. I thought something else was called the zipper. This is different. Anita, do you remember? Is that the zipper you know? It's different. Then George Kalika says Australian zipper maybe is different.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it says it. Hi, Dennis Loney. So okay, well, geez, that was a
Making
long
love
social media
connections
update.
here.
I know, so. Oh gosh. Okay, good. Oh,
okay.
And the time now for our third check-in with Judith. She wants to say goodbye to us. So here's Judith.
She's got her act together and she's doing it right. She's Judith.
Happy Pride. I love going to Pride with my boyfriend. He's so
She's Judith.
Oops. My finger slipped. Here's Judith.
She's Judith.
Thank you, Kora and Cheetah. I had a great time. Happy Pride, everyone.
Oh,
Wow, thank you, Judith. Well, it's been a blast having Judith on our show.
You know, she every week she's, well, I think she maybe missed a week or two because she was a lazy bitch. But, you know, she's really helped us out, add a little extra something. I think she started to find her voice. And, you know,
I really think our audience has really warmed up to her.
Well, or become interested in her psychopathology. You know, it's an interesting case study. You know, either way you look at it. So, yes, indeed. I'm going to post a little link so where people can view all episodes of Judith and let us know what you think in the comments. Okay.
Alrighty. Okay. Now, before the end of the show, I can't believe we're there already.
It's 9:20.
We were doing so well.
Well, you said, "Oh my God, the show is flying by," and it's like you told me Sous Sous was at the top of the show and it was already 8:30. So I'm going, we gotta go.
All right. Before the end of the show, the Big Girls, we want to leave you with some positive and heartwarming stories.
Oh my God, yes. Perhaps you don't know, but good news is happening all around you, all around the world right now.
Well said, Conchita. That is right. It is time for...
News Today.
The award for Backfire of the Year goes to Amber Lynn Gillies. Amber is a San Diego woman who has been termed Karen after she was denied service at a Starbucks coffee shop for refusing to wear a mask.
Oh, gosh. Amber was so outraged that she was forced to put on a mask at her local Starbucks that she immediately took to social media to vent her frustration, not only about the company, but also towards the barista, who was doing nothing more than enforcing the company policy.
A GoFundMe was created for the barista, later identified as Lennon Guterres, as a way for people to virtually tip in a show of appreciation for their service and for dealing with customers such as the San Diego Karen. To date, the GoFundMe campaign, get ready for this everyone, has raised, drum roll please, $78,000 in tips for Lennon. That's amazing.
I love that. That's a great story. Raven Simone, actor who played the 3-year-old Olivia on the 1980 sitcom The Cosby Show and star of the mid-2000s Disney Kids TV series That's So Raven, announced on Instagram on Thursday that she had married her girlfriend Miranda Madej.
The two married in an outdoor ceremony, and Raven posted images of the event online for her 2 million Instagram followers to enjoy.
Oh, that's so beautiful. Throwing a pride event in Ukraine can be challenging at the best of times. The Eastern European country is not known for embracing LGBTQ plus rights. The annual Pride March in the capital city Kyiv is often met with far-right counter-protests.
This year, because of COVID-19, the annual Pride Parade was cancelled. Instead, in addition to running an online festival, the Pride organizers decided to mark Pride by using a large drone to fly a 6x4 meter rainbow flag above the city, placing a rainbow flag on the top of Kyiv's motherland statue. Happy Pride, Ukraine! That's pretty cool.
That is breathtaking.
And that's...
Wow.
Good news today.
That flag in Kyiv was breathtaking. I love that. Yeah, it's so beautiful. Yeah,
And here it
there's still a
is.
struggle.
I have brought the flag. I climbed up and brought us back that flag.
Yes, and actually, this is the actual size, so I have it here too. Oh, Kora. Oh, you wear it like the Virgin Mary.
I should have
love
done
it.
this at the
Virgin-
start.
Yes, you should have. That was a
Okay.
good look. You finally innovated it.
Back to the beginning. Back to ones, everyone.
Oh, yes. Good,
Wow.
good. Once again, we got Xazoz, don't we, Kora?
Oh, my goodness. Yes, the transmission is coming, and here he is.
Well, that was all so lovely. What a great show, Kora and Cheetah.
Aw, thank you, Zaza.
This is just a fabulous day. I love you, ladies. Thank you again for celebrating with me. Happy Pride and Happy X Day to me.
Oh,
Happy X Day, Xazoz.
Oh, I hope you have a great birthday, Xazoz. X Day has been actually a really fun addition to Pride this year.
It really has. I think X Day we should include in all of our prides. What a celebration that was.
I know, sure. And now finally Nancy is Jonesy. She's texting me. She wants to come back on the live eye. Now
all right.
speaking on the live eye with Nancy Peperoncini at the Peperoncini Estates.
Okay, I am now going to the satellite.
Woo! Hi again, Cheetah and Kora. Great to check in from the Peperoncini Estates one more time. I'm Nancy Peperoncini, international recording artist. I say international recording artist because I was giving away my CDs and a woman was there and she had a friend visiting from Korea. And I said, you're from Korea, here, take a CD. And she said, I'll take this back to Korea with me. So, my CD is available in Korea. So, please enjoy. I'm an international recording artist. And I'm just checking in here. We're having a wonderful Sausage Fest barbecue here celebrating Pride. And I wish you were here. I know, Cheetah, you've been here in years past and really enjoyed all the wonderful Italian sausage we serve up, especially at our Pride celebration. Kora, I hope you come another time and just have a great time. You can see it's beautiful here. It's a beautiful, beautiful leafy green Peperoncini Estates. Come, I've got an extra wing for guests. They stay there. It's wonderful. You're going to enjoy yourself or else. Thank you, ladies. It's been wonderful being a sponsor for you. You are so wonderfully talented, and you don't even know how much you mean to so many people. And that little Sous Sous, loving that little Sous Sous. That little Sous Sous is a ray of light, and with our own little Pride Parade, I'm with you, Sous Sous and Elvis. So cute. So cute. Okay, Nancy Peperoncini signing off. Happy Pride!
Happy Pride,
Thank
Nancy.
you, Nancy. Oh my God, what a great sponsor. She's been such a good supporter of the show. Just
Amazing.
wonderful. We've got so many people saying, Dwayne is saying he loves Judith's bangs. Well, I mean, she's got bangs for days, yes.
Mhm.
Jamie Slater, yes. Thank you, Cora and Cheetah. David and I are so happy to spread pride and the pandemic with you. Well,
Aw.
hello, Jamie and David. Wonderful. I wish we could be together having drinks. Gavin Hope says, well, hey, gals, just joining now. Thought I'd say hi before heading out the door to walk my bitch. I guess I'm hoping he has a dog.
Gavin's into S&M.
So yes, hi, Gavin. Yes, there you go. His gimp. He's going to walk his gimp. And Michelle Doyle, missed your live shows. You're timeless. Thank you. Thank you, Michelle.
What a lovely way to say we're old. Timeless.
We're timeless. I'll take it. I'll take
Me too.
it. You know.
Thank you,
My
Michelle.
pride works at the age. I'm thinking, yes. Gavin Hope says, happy Pride, ladies. Happy Pride, Gavin. And Anita, thank you for a fantastic Sunday evening. Happy Pride, girls. And Jen Knox, thanks, Cora, Conchita, and Sous Sous, Judith, all of you. All of you. Good night, Sunshine. Thank you for helping us through quarantine.
Well, and thank you all for helping us through quarantine.
Yes, they
Wow.
got me through.
Me too.
It's week 15, Kora, and the
can't
lockdown is now ending.
That's true.
So, you know what it's time for, Kora?
What's that, Conchita?
Maybe our little birds can fly on their own now.
I think they probably
Maybe,
can.
Yes. We've seen you through the difficult bits. Maybe it's time for you to enjoy some time outside, enjoy some time with family and Sunday nights, and it's time for us to bring QuaranQueened to an end.
That's right.
Right, Kora?
It's been an amazing 15 years, is what it's felt like. No, 15 weeks. We've had so much fun doing this. This was like such a little experiment, a little idea that we had. And we are so thrilled that so many people tuned in, and were so kind and generous, and it was such lovely comments. So thank you all for watching QuaranQueened. We're gonna go away for a little bit, but we're gonna be back in the fall with a new show that we're starting to work on.
Retooled and reimagined.
Retooled, reimagined, larger sets, fancier costumes.
Not legally promised.
Yeah.
We love each and every one of you. You know, Kora, you've been working through all of this at a busier pace than one could ever imagine with doing all the tech.
Well, Conchita, you have been liaising with Nancy, which I know is very time consuming. Judith, which as soon as you get her on the phone, there's no stopping her.
No, she can't stop.
And in India, where they're making the cartoons, the mini Toon-Toons. So I do appreciate all that hard work.
Let's not even say the intergalactic efforts with Xazoz. Just
my phone bill is astronomical. Just through that communication alone.
Yes, well, you know, I agree, Kora, and you know, it's been amazing. Thank you for everything you've done. I want to thank Barbecue, of course, who's
thank you to
always
Barbecue
been a wonderful
too.
supporter of us, even though she's in Madagascar right now, but she's been with us here every step of the way.
Let's
reimagine and let's reformat this so it's not quarantine related, and let's see what's even better, what's prime time, and we can come back in fall and do some really interesting things.
Yeah. Thank you, everybody. Please remember to keep washing your hands, to stay safe, and...
well, go a little outside, but mostly still be safe and stay the fuck home.
Yeah. And wear a fucking mask, people. Thanks. We love you. Bye.
Yes, wear a mask.
You're still there. Congratulations, you made it to the end of the show. Do me a favor now and click on the subscribe button below.